Listen to Pete Hegseth.
Well, like President Eisenhower, this administration believes in alliances, deeply believes in alliances. But make no mistake, President Trump will not allow anyone to turn Uncle Sam into Uncle Sucker. Thank you, and we're glad to take some questions.
So that right there was Pete Hegseth at a NATO meeting, right? All the NATO members, all the European, leaders are there. And he sits there and says, we want to be friends, but we're not going to pay to protect you. You pay your fair share. No more taking advantage of the United States. That right there is real leadership. The last administration would show up and be like, hey, we're suckers and we got a bunch of money for you. Do you know that Doge has discovered the real number of the money that we've sent to Ukraine is over $350 billion, and Europe is barely at $100 billion? So all those countries, $100 billion. United States by themselves, $350 billion. Get out of here. So ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump sent Pete Hegseth to a NATO meeting. All the other NATO, their presidents were there. Trump was like, you're not even worthy for me to show up. I'm sending Pete. Pete gets on the stage and says, look, we believe in alliances, but you're not going to screw us over. And here's the contradiction between the Trump administration speaking to NATO leaders and the Biden administration. Trump says, we're friends. We're not your sucker. You don't get to just take a bunch of money from us and we pay to protect you. No. That's over with. The last administration would show up and be like, here we are. We're the big suckers. We got USAID. We're going to rip off our taxpayers and give you whatever you want. We're going to make a bunch of Ukrainians into first-time millionaires with American taxpayer dollars being funneled through, you guessed it, USAID. Here's another thing. Doge just released last night the real numbers, and Trump mentioned them this morning at a press conference. The real number that the United States sent to Ukraine in the last 3 years is over $350 billion. That's in cash, assistance, and military equipment. All of Europe and NATO, $100 billion. So all those rich countries, France, Germany, Poland's got some bread, $100 billion. United States, $350. We're suckers no more.